background from battle. We've got a composite unit of British and American forces pushing up the backbone of Italy, just to the south of Monte Cassino. And the idea, and they are a mixed reconnaissance and fighting force. They are moving forward to advance the contact, as they call it, to find out where Jerry is, and then trying to push Jerry back for safety and support.
Get the one from industry and bring it up to the main gate so that can be used.
So as you can see, we've got infantry dismounting from the Jeep and taking up defensive positions. Now once you actually come into contact, there is support services available to you. And about 5 miles back, we've got a field artillery unit firing 155mm howitzers that will be sent up to give gunfire support. Now as you can see, the forward German troops are retreating to a prepared position for self-defence, and this is where we bring in the MG42, which is one of the best machine guns in the Second World War. As you can see, we just had our first round of 155 land, so we radio back that that's in the right area and to carry on sending shells forward. Looks like our 155 guns back at 5 miles back has got the range now, so they're getting in. As you can now see, if you look down to the German positions, they're bringing out the Panzerfaust, which is an anti-tank weapon, but is also disabled to be anything like a Jeep or whatever. Now, look very closely at this little fire bit. Now as you can see, we've got a bit of a stalemate at the moment, so it's up to one or the other two sides to try and do something a little bit different, whether they flank, bring up some heavy support, or try a different idea. The Americans actually put it back, they might actually put it back, they're just really flying. So we're going to try and use the Jeep now to force our way through. Look very carefully at the Panzers that being fired. Hasn't worked too well, it's been knocked out for blocking our bridge. So we won't be able to get any other vehicles across that, but it will act as a firing platform for things to hide behind. Now if you also look at the German encampment, they actually now put their mortar into action. Mortar is basically a self-propelled grenade. It is not a healthy thing to be on the receiving end of. That was our heavy artillery we've now got in on the axe, and we've got 2 or 3 of those, so please just be a bit careful with young children here. Again, if you look towards the top of the arena, you'll see that the Americans are trying to redeploy their forces. So the Germans were renowned for putting up stubborn resistance. They were a very professionally trained force. Once you got in contact with them, they could bring down tremendous firepower. So the Germans, because the Americans have moved around, they're redeploying their forces as well. Now we've got another machine gun over on one nest, and we've got a PAC-37 anti-tank weapon on the other, which is capable of destroying any of the vehicles that are currently on the battlefield. One of the problems with a firefight like this is that you actually have to keep reloading the weapons. Although these have got magazines of 5 or 30 rounds, in this sort of fight you can go through a magazine very quickly. If you look at what the Americans have done, they've left a small unit behind the Jeep, or behind the buildings near the Jeep, to keep the heads down of the Germans. And they've deployed the majority of their force around the other side, to where the tank traps are, to try and force their way around this roadblock. And if you look at the top of the arena, we've now got the Quex have just arrived in a sand-covered Jeep. They fought all their way across Libya, Sicily, and they've just come up from the Tower of Italy to support this battle. Now the continuous firing you just heard there, the Americans have managed to bring up a heavy machine gun, a 30 caliber, to keep the heads down of the Germans while they try and move forward. If you look over to the far side of the arena, nearest the military encampment, you'll see the Americans having to pull back. They take casualties, trying to force their way down that side. So they're having to regroup and rethink their ideas. We can now see the German medics coming out to look after their people. We have a field aid station here. So we have a bit of a stalemate at the moment. The Germans are putting up fierce resistance, and the Americans are not fighting their way to actually break that resistance at the moment. We've now got a fighting withdrawal from the Germans as they've realised that they're in danger of being overrun by the Americans. We have our medics pulling back the casualties to the field aid station. So although the Allied forces are in the capital L shape to fight this battle, the Germans are still putting on very, very fierce positions, as you can see. Give a brandy if you're right. So as you can see, the Americans trying to deploy their forces now for the final push. We've now got the American medics coming in. This sort of thing, it doesn't matter what side you're on, if you're wearing a red cross, you should be shot at. One of the things the Germans are is camouflage and hiding. They're very good at camouflaging themselves in amongst the natural foliage. Everyone duck, this stick grenade just come out. We've got quite a few casualties here at the moment, as you can see. But despite this, the Germans still haven't surrendered. Although there's a bit of a lull, they're still putting up a fight. Play fire. If you can't manage the tripod, you use your second team member to put it in the trigger. We nearly got one of the medics, that time, as you probably saw. looks like we've got the final surrender of the Germans. They've put up a very stiff fight. You can hear the instructions being sent around. This is now one of the most dangerous parts. You have to disarm and make sure that there's no hidden weaponry of your combatants. The medics are also very, very busy. The HQ units coming in to take control. One of the key things is that although this unit of Germans has retired or has surrendered, there will be other German units in the area. So one of the key things is also to put out what we call pickets. As you can see, there's a sniper in the tower over there. As you can see, our sniper's causing quite a bit of chaos, but also if you look down by the regiment wave station, we've got an injured German who was determined that he was going to take someone else with him. A sniper with a good rifle and a good sight can create absolute havoc on the battlefield. That's why they're one of the most feared professions. But it does look as though he's actually been disabled, this one. But they've still got to be very, very careful. You don't know if he's actually set up with the British have arrived to have another game of cricket. Nice bit of lawn misses for that. Whilst they're sorting out the sniper, we're now taking care of the prisoner of war here and then the casualties. As you can see, the medics are right out on the front line. Many award for bravery has been given to the medics. Many of the medics were actually conscientious objectors that didn't want to fight but still wanted to do their duty. And they were some of the bravest people actually in the armies. In fact, if any of you look at the Health for Heroes logo, that was actually too many to do with myself. So we're now in the clear-up operations. We've got to make everything safe, take care of our casualties, make sure we don't get counter-attacked by another unit. So this is some of the most critical and some of the most dangerous parts of the operation in reality, but from the spectator's point of view, some of the quietest bits. But it is every prisoner of war's duty to try and escape and return to active service. So I would just keep a very close eye on one or two of the Germans and just make sure they behave themselves. Okay, we're going to now line the groups up, rearrange them, and we're getting them to come and line up so you can take your photographs of them. So